That's rude.
Hello, enemy. Slow down. No.
Wasn't the greatest trade, but it's still okay.
After fight and everyone invited to picnic, even enemies. If Neeko knows your Shona, Neeko knows you. Do not be bound to a single body. There are so many more. Neeko might have a thing for birds. And bird people.
Hello, fairy lights. Oh, my electrocute actually procced off that? No, it didn't. How the game's going? Well, we were in loser's queue, but winner's queue, obviously, when I'm on my Smurf. Can't have winner's queue when you're on your main. You gotta have to actually, like, get people who are inhumane. Inhumane, non-human. They're inhumane, man. The things they do are inhumane. But then we get winner's queue. Well played. Thank you. Other than throwing my root when he still has flash up and not on my ADC, I guess I should never, like, thinking back on it, replaying it. If he has flash and he can't even hit my ADC, there's no point of rooting him. Just auto attack and wait till he flashes. And if he doesn't flash, then there's no need to root because he's not in range of my ADC. You hate laning vs SWAIN? It's not my favorite thing, but I don't know. I think Neeko wins hard pre-6.
I am normal. Everything's normal. Nothing suspicious.
You're bored with the idea now? I hate it. There is no actual thing called winners and losers. You just, people call it that. I think loser's queue is when you get tilted to the point where you're just always losing because of your mindset. That is loser's queue. But yeah, there are games that are just unwinnable because someone ints. But it's not because Riot gave you a loser's queue game. It's just unlucky.
Neeko is not going to be here when the others arrive.
How does Neeko passive proc? Every 3 autos. If you're talking about her auto attack, every 3rd auto you get your see my hair is glowing. So my next auto attack is empowered.
Magic. Magic connects people.
SWAIN has no flash. I have ignite up. I'm looking for an E flash on SWAIN.
People with no tails. Are they lonely? Yes. I will run. I will grow. I will Neeko.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Everybody's strong. Feels precious. Neeko is on her 4th tail. Neeko will keep your Shoma alive. If Neeko becomes Neeko, what does she look like?
Uh-oh.
I hope you saw that coming because I did.
Well, that might be unfortunate.
Can't really fight the future.
Neeko Shoma went everywhere.
So close.
Mess.
ADC, instead of
I
freaking
know.
backing, had to push the wave in because I was too low to, and she just forced me to try and shove it when I had no math stuff. I'm not blaming her. I got caught and shouldn't have died there. My own fault for that, but like, she definitely should not have been forcing me to freaking can't stop the freeze. Like, she should have stopped the freeze herself, and then none of that would have happened in the first place.
Frightening danger. His spirits are all around me. Warm, like hugs.
But it's like they froze for sure. I mean, yeah, again, it's not, I should have just let them freeze it, but she should have been stopping the freeze. 100%.
Slow down? No. Fast, fast, fast.
An ally has been slain.
After fight ends, everyone invited to picnic, even enemies. If Neeko knows you're Shoma, Neeko knows you. Do not be bound to a single body. There are so many more. Can our spirits be friends? Neeko is drowned. Can save your world.
Winner's Q? I mean, I set up all that vision and like did work there.
Everyone invited to picnic. Even
I set that up
enemies.
so good for our team by getting all that deep vision for us. But yes, winner's Q.
Stand in Neeko's way. Dummies with small Shoma, that's all. Everyone fears Neeko now! Ha ha ha! Get the...
An enemy has been slain.
Powerful, like jungle cat Nidalee!
Slain an enemy.
Go. Neeko is not a sad tomato. She is a brown tomato.
That's winner's Q.
2 down.
Until she's fat as Gragas. That's mean. What did Gragas do to deserve that kind of slander?
What does Neeko do with power? People behave.
The only reason I went for this play is because I knew Xin Zhao used his ult here, and there was no way this early in the game his ult was already back up. If he had ult up, that play would never work.
Kicks from Neeko coming through.
An ally has been slain.
Neeko, I have a thing for birds. And for oh. What to do now? Find his breath? Ooh,
What is this Ezreal doing? Like, he saw me up here. He had all that time to leave when he saw me here. And he stayed and just like inted.
An ally has been slain.
survival means changing command.
How do you turn into different champs? Neeko's passive, see this bar? It allows you to turn into different allies, but you don't actually get their abilities, you just pretend. Rather not your ADC? Dude, I almost got the Ezreal ADC again. God, if Xin Zhao is still camping this bush, I swear to God.
No, Teo, you must be angry
Shut down.
now. Neeko does not want to be here.
Slain. Dominating.
That root wasn't even going to hit him.
Neeko will keep your Shoma alive. Sharing memories, colors, feelings is magic. Magic connects people.
Got him. Got him. I wasted my ignite, but oh well.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Are they lonely?
My life would be so different if Neeko never came out. I probably would never become a streamer. Probably would freaking doing a job I hate, but I get to freaking play this crap all day. God, I love life.
I will grow. I will. Neeko.
You just keep proving Neeko's a strong tomato. She's strong.
Battle time!
Has been slain.
No more Mr. Nice, Neeko.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Neeko is on her fourth tail.
Say it because I'm nice, but subgap? I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
Neeko becomes
Like, dude,
Neeko.
that guy is so annoying. He's acting like he's nice. It's like, you're not being nice if you're just, like, pretty much spam saying subgap without saying it. That's not being nice. And you didn't even subgap. Like, you got gapped. You had a winning lane and lost freaking early, but just won because of jungle camp and top lane inting 1v1.
Where the
Actually, facts or facts? Facts.
How can anybody miss?
Hello, Seka.
They overget control. Neeko is her own tribe now.
Dude, is this not int for him to go Imperial Mandate too? I feel like that's not the best item on him.
Godlike.
There's not that many good support. I feel like Shirelia's is still just a bit better on him though.
His spirits are all around me. Warm, like us. If Neeko knows your Shoma,
I'm scared for the Ezreal ult. Finger on freaking Rocket Belt.
Legendary.
who stands
I feel like Shirelia's is still better on Swain because you like want like people run out of your ulti, and I feel like Shirelia's when you pop your ulti you can run in. I don't know. I feel like Imperial Mandate's just not that great, but it's not terrible if you're making picks and stuff.
What does Neeko do with power? Make people hate. Everyone fears Neeko now!
In what world does that miss? What the hell? Not maxing Q as soon as possible. I put Q as only good for damage, which you want for lane phase, but when you get to team fights, you would rather have your root on a lower cooldown, and your root goes up in duration with points. So like once I get to team fights, I'd rather have longer roots on a lower cooldown. Putting points in Q doesn't do anything but damage, which I don't need after lane phase ends. Also, if the enemy has no tenacity and you E-flash, if you hit an E and ulti instantly after, like there's no room for delaying, but I have 5 points root where I have right now. If I E ulti, my ulti will land before they get a chance to flash out. But at 4 points E and below, if you E ulti and they have flash out, they can flash it. So if I like E flash alt, they can't actually like, if they get hit by the root, they can't flash out or anything. So getting 5 points root is pretty good for that kind of stuff too. But for like the lane phase, yeah, you want points in Q just because it just gives you poke and pressure and stuff. Sillies going in on the Neeko. You sillies. Rock solid. There's a follow twirl.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
See, we just had the losers queue and then we go to this account winners.
Neeko strong, can take on world. Neeko, no one suspects you are Neeko. It's fun to walk around in different skins. Where is Neeko? I saw Neeko by the river. Everyone knows Neeko likes rivers. No one expects Neeko to not be Neeko and to be not Neeko instead.
Rampage.
Who stands in Neeko's way?
Nice. Thank you for follow Tasso Joe.
Nine lives.
Neeko is not a sad tomato. She is a strong tomato. What does Neeko do with power? Neeko is
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Thank you for follow. You're friendly psycho. We did it. We broke the loser's queue.